Y'all tried to kill us, but we back. Sup? Assholes. Where am I? Oh, we're back at the loading bay. This way? No, up. Oh, we're here. Wait, I guess I don't have to go up. I go through like the door over there. Okay, yeah, here's the cathedral. Or whatevs. Alright, what's with the posse?
We, the brothers of the Order of Mysteria, are forever indebted to you and your friends. The Grand Mysterium is most eager to meet you. One of you.
Wait, why would Sly be the one? That's a bad idea. He doesn't know what's happening that much. He's not very smart. This feels like a trap, too. It's all sinister. It doesn't feel like an innocent mission they sent us on. It felt like they wanted me to die on it. And somebody was watching in a red robe.
You come not seeking praise. You come with questions. Why shouldn't I send you home empty-handed?
Because I've solved one of the 9 enigmas, and it's a doozy. Where does Mystech come from? It comes from the universe after our own. Bam!
No, you drew this conclusion on your own.
We also discovered that something's trying to erase our universe. So if you've got the lowdown, share the love before it's too late.
So what did he say?
Was he impressed?
I'm getting to that part. He put 3 cards on the table and said,
The card in the center is our universe. Know then that there are 2 godlike forces beyond our galaxy, beyond even the end of our time. These 2 forces are warring, and their battle is spilled over into our universe. One of these forces we shall call Chaos. The other we shall call Order.
Hold it. We're going up against gods?
I want a second opinion.
that ain't the half of it.
Some time ago, Order trapped Chaos in our universe.
That was nice of him.
Chaos has been trying to escape ever since. Their goal is to reach the universe before our own. Once there, they will attempt to destroy us. For if our universe never exists, neither will any universe after it. In essence, this would destroy Order forever. Chaos is unconcerned with us. We are merely in the crossfire.
So we're screwed.
No, there is still hope. The only way into the previous universe is through a cosmic gate hidden somewhere in our galaxy. A key is necessary to open this gate. This key must be found and destroyed.
Well, what the hell are we supposed to do about it? 6 losers against an army of chaos? Why doesn't Order send some reinforcements or something?
They have, in the form of Mystech. Order scattered Mystech across our galaxy in the event that Chaos tried to escape. It is the only weapon effective against them, so only individuals proficient in the full powers of Mystech can save us.
You're looking at him. We've got the chops for the job. What's the next step?
If you choose to represent the forces of Order, then you must travel to the far-off planet of Limbus.
Limbus? The planet of death? What's on Limbus?
Answers This is a delicate time, and you have joined the game woefully late. The only thing in the way of chaos and the destruction of all we know and see is Sly Boots, master of time and space.
Okay, I made up the last bit. But the rest is true. He also told me his real name and other stuff.
What's his real name?
I can't pronounce it.
Let me get this straight. We gotta stop chaos from finding a key that unlocks a cosmic gate.
I don't buy it. The story is full of holes. If matter being injected into our universe destroyed Sunder, wouldn't that mean chaos has already escaped?
Hey, do I look like I know? If he says the answers are on Limbus, that's where I'm going. You can stay or go.
Then we're gonna need more Mystech.
Well, look at fucking Sly being all invested in the story all of a sudden. Kind of seemed like at arm's length about a lot of it before, but like in this one, he seems to be like leading the charge. Maybe because he had the chance to be called the Chosen One, basically. Maybe that's what lit his spark under the whole thing. So we have a new interpretation of what we had before. It's a weird one. Order seems to have not had a great plan. They apparently trapped chaos in the past. Maybe it was an accident, or maybe it was an emergency that wasn't that well thought through or something, because like, if you trap your enemy in the past, then they can just undo you. Obviously, this is a much grander scale, involves destroying universes, as opposed to just shooting a baby. But it's still like a similar concept. Like, you'd want to trap them in the future, if anything, because then they can't affect anything that happens with you. In some ways. Alright, so the chaos people are trying to go further in the past to then delete our universe, which then undoes order, like out of spite, basically. You found 15 tacos. Superb. Here's a little something for my appreciation. Orticom personal shield cell. The other thing I keep not using because it requires energy. And I keep getting away with it, so I keep not changing my behavior. Haha, ha 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 ha. Oh, I'm a madman. I didn't accidentally equip a new one, did I? No. That's the 81. Bouge rises somewhat faster in battle? What's Bouge? I think Bouge is the... Is this the Bouge meter? I feel like they might have been... I think Captain Picard might have called it the Bouge meter in like the first mission when I trained with combat, and then the word never came up again. I want to put this on this guy because he's my healer. Miss me. Equip best. Oh. Shit, I didn't even know that button was there. What have I done? Fire cage. Poison spin is your best one, according to you? Colossum shield cell is the best one to you. Why is that better than the one that has 80? I don't know why you would do that. So why poison spin? Oh, Miss Affinity is excellent. You're using Freeze Cubus? Oh yeah, it's excellent. Well, that really simplifies things for me, doesn't it? Like now, I can just hit the equip best button, then I don't have to worry about looking through every single character note by note. Like, hey, do you have a better weapon yet? Did you drop a better weapon? No, it's fuck it. Just click the equip best button and move on with your life. Okay, here's this thing which they introduced to me before I did that temple, but then I didn't do it. I'm smart. Host has 0 total output. Add some bugs. Okay. Weird noises. Current host is Bevice, Elementor host, Trivice, Bivice. I don't know how this works. Oh, that one works. Why does that one work? Can I put a blue one up here? Full in function bug pattern. Lower function rows cannot be empty if higher rows are not. I don't know. That one can't go there? Can't place red beetle because its opposite cyan beetle is already present. If I remove that, so I can put red there. What do these different directions mean? I have no idea what the rules are here. So should they just all be red? Output 86, cost 21. Level 4, cost 4, cost 20. It has cost listed twice. This interface is a nightmare. And I'm not even entirely sure, like, where does the party equip these? Nutswalker. That's the affinity. Where do you even equip these things? Whatever this item's called? The Elementor? This is what they introduced to me. I don't think I understand this mechanic like at all, despite the kind of explanation, because the explanation didn't really make much sense to me either. I don't know what that's doing, where I use it, how you equip it, which character can use it, what the rules are for what you can place where. And it seems like I can get by with not necessarily understanding it so far, so... Limbus is a remote planet on the far side of the universe. Any ships that attempt to land on the surface vanish without a trace. Stories of eerie visions and ghost fleets have haunted the planet for years. One thing is certain about Limbus, its name is synonymous with death, for good reason. Go there, and you die. It's a crying shame it's got to end like this, son. It really brings a tear to my eye, especially after all the scraps we've been through together. Hell, given a few more adventures, I might have gotten to like you. If you want, I'll donate your share of the Elementor profits to the charity of your choice, and I promise to keep the little bee-bot safe and out of trouble. Just gonna abandon me to this? It's gonna send me there alone? Exit polls show the population of Democritus is overwhelmingly in favor of participating in this adventure. Sure, risking every life on an entire planet's a super idea. Let's do it. It's a risk we're willing to take in order to save the universe. Just imagine how our relations with other planets will improve. Oh, he joined the party. That's not what I meant to do. I don't want him in the party ever.
I'm awfully sorry you gotta go to the planet of death, Mr. Boots. I'm gonna miss you something terrible.
Let's strike out on Limbus together, do some tough guy bonding.
But we're gonna die. At least the big planet's coming with us.
Are you just gonna not come with us, Grumpos? Some of us have work to do. No, you're my healer, come back. I just gave you the thing that makes you heal even better. Even though I'm skeptical, make sure you ask the right questions on Limbus. Maybe Fatima can record the proceedings for playback. What do you mean? You're gonna be there with me to find out. I am? Of course I am. I'm not superstitious, but I'm sure there are rational explanations for all the ships that have disappeared over the planet. Right? Of course there are. I'm not nervous. Someone better stay behind before the party gets too big. Sorry, that guy. I don't even know what you do in combat. Like, legitimately, like, shit. Do I want you? You've got my full sympathy and support on this Limbus thing. I wish you only the best, I really do. Don't give me that look. You're getting ideas again, and when you get ideas, I get trouble. Where's my old partner when I need her? Who else is gonna watch my back? Fine, just don't get any ideas about us. You've been looking at me pretty funny lately. Sorry, pal. I don't know, maybe these two. I really want Grumpos. He's got the heal. I'm gonna have to burn through so many items if I don't have my healer. Why is he the one person I can't take with me? The tittle-tattle around town is that Dead has set up a meeting to solidify his trading relations with the Gorian drug runners here on Cinder Station. If we could shake up the meeting somehow and plant the blame on Deda's feet, we might direct Deda's attention to Cinder while the Resistance finishes up preparations for the big raid. The meeting hasn't gone down yet, which means Deda's operatives haven't made contact yet. If you see any of Deda's businessmen hanging around, you know what to do. I guess I'll write that down? I haven't written down a quest for a while. Ironically, I don't necessarily know what to do despite his claim. Maybe he means just fight them or tell him. But I wrote down Deda's quote-unquote businessmen. Wow, we're legitimately down to only 4 more tacos. And I have every Anachronox symbol, and I think I have like 2 more Bapetri to turn in, which means I'm almost done with those. That's kind of surprising. So I figure we're not necessarily going to that death mission right now. We hate to be adamant, but we refuse to be left behind. Besides being a matter of national security, exit polls show our population is overwhelmingly in favor of participation. Their voices must be heard. Fuck. Well then get out of here, Stiletto. Stiletto is doomed to be forgotten by this game, apparently. As I am forced to bring Democritus, the specific character I don't want to bring because he just didn't seem very powerful. I guess it seems like you kind of permanently enter into like a sleep state. Where it's always nighttime now here. You see any of Deda's businessmen around? I figure they're bound to be here or in the main area. I guess maybe Democritus will matter now. This game's relatively light on side quests, so when you spend enough time in the main story doing all these major things, and then I encounter side characters again, and I'm like, oh yeah, that guy. Fuck, what was the story he wanted me to investigate again? That sure seems like one of the businessmen. I was trying to hide in this corner, but I think there's something hiding in here with me. You see anything in the corner here? Data credentials. Alright. I'm a little confused by that exchange, honestly. That was weird. What was he talking about? I think it said that the other guy was talking, not me, right? That might be all I needed. Maybe you only need one of them? I did it because I'm such a pro. Lather up and drop it down, baby. Time to crash the Gorian party down in the Roo tubes. The Gorian party in the Roo tubes. Physical notes. Physical notes. Games don't have quest logs in 2001, apparently. I mean, come on, man. If nothing else, fucking Majora's Mask already came out and they'd already had a rudimentary quest log. I guess this game does have a quest log, though, so yeah, it's just really strange. It only does it for the main story. I hope you can remember everything else that happens in the entire game. This is the Roo tubes, right? The Gorian party. Yeah, so I guess maybe I do want to know where every single one of these was, because they'll help me customize that thing, except I don't understand it, so that's not great for me. This guy. I keep remembering, this guy, not only does he have a unique interface you don't see in any other store, but also, I have no idea what any of his items are, and why I'd want them in the first place. It was just all around strange. This guy again. Oh god. You can tell when the guy died because it won't let me select him as a target for my next attack. Is he way lower level? He is! It does the thing where it doesn't experience share. There's always one of my least favorite things is when you find out, like, hey, if they're not in the party, they don't get experience, or at least not the same amount of experience, but also there's gonna be random surprises midway through the story where they force you to play with that selection of characters. Ah, fuck, I need PAL for that. Oh, did I already hack this before? Guess so. That's clipping through the wall. Huh. I guess the idea is that the separation was just built around it. No, that's I'll always remember that as being what it hit me with when I played the Lost Odyssey, which was not a playthrough, that was old times. Oh, the weird snake things, I forgot about these. It's too bad these guys all respawn. Because they're like, they take up the paths between locations. I don't have staff sweep, aww. Smack. Yeah, the game's decent about not making you redo fights, except for in the really specific case that there are enemies that respawn each time you go through certain paths between zones. Honestly, ideally, once you've already played the level, it'd be nice to just be able to skip this whole part. This guy again. Are you mouths of Detta? Damn straight, squat pot, and he sent me to spit in your eye. Is this the Gorian party that he was talking about? I'm actually trying to remember if I know what a Gorian looks like, because it hasn't been that important to the plot. I just know that they eat food that people don't like. Oh shit. He just got nuked. He did get shot by an entire planet's military, I guess. Let's leave Detta's papers in plain sight for our message to be complete. We did it. Oh, hey. Blue Beetle. I guess I'll just head back now. Just kind of on this endless mission to screw with Detta, apparently. I missed that one step, though, because I couldn't drug that guy in time. Gorians never forget. Their rancor is as legendary as their tempers. Detta's been working years to solidify his drug trade, and you flushed it down the toilet within minutes. Excellent work, man. While Detta's boys scramble to recover lost ground, we'll set the stage to our advantage from the shadows. You did great, man. Here's a little thank you from the Center Station Shadow Crew. Regenergy round. What is that? Can I equip it? Regenerate a little during battle. Regenerate what? I don't know. There you go. In case it's energy, I'll give it to the spellcaster of the group. But it might be health. All's quiet for now, my boy. Eerie, huh? So that's the end of that quest chain for now. It seems like it's always tied to your main story progress. Like you can't make any more progress through that until you do a little bit more main story. Although it kind of sounds like we're going on the final mission where we all die. Krampus, why are you abandoning me? You're my only cool healer boy with the magic healing button. And also because it takes time to learn new characters, so it's very easy just to stick with the first ones, honestly. Okay, so that's that sub-story done. This area is pretty vacant and doesn't have much going on within it lately, so unless I have a Detta mission pointing something out, I'm pretty much just gonna move on. I think these are mostly the same people too. Very good, carry on. This guy is still here, so I guess that wasn't as time sensitive as I thought. Man, that's really something. Isn't she sweet? Hey, you didn't tell her I was gonna hop the suicide spike, did you? Here, take these 500 loonies. I won't need it where I'm going. Wish me luck. Yeah, I still had Wanda written down, which I think was referencing this guy's quest, so I guess I can probably cross that out. So I'm pretty sure that was referencing how I was supposed to take something to her and then come back to him. And we've done the Gorian party. So that's most of it down. I'm still missing an entire character, but at the same time the game feels like it's pointing me towards wrapping up the entire story. Is this where my ship is? Yes. Anachronox, Hephaestus, Limbus. You can actually physically see the wall that is the edge of the galaxy. That's funny. Because it's just kind of a general polygonal thing. Yeah, we can't go to that many places. Things pretty much lock off after I'm done with them. I mean, one of them did become a party member. Didn't I take all of those? Why is it still here? Well, I didn't take them. No, I only took one of them. We're already on to 3? Which one's the taxi? Here we go. Rowdy's is close enough, I guess. $6 is really cheap. And it's only getting cheaper. I figured I'd turn in my photos, which I think are right here. Yeah. Wow, I did pretty alright. We're missing 4 tacos and 1 red bipedry. I'm speaking of that in terms as like the game is over, because I don't know, it might be. They're talking about how I'm going to the death planet. Everyone's talking about like it's really final. What is that computer doing? He's just like, ha 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 ha, tingly. I guess I'll make a save right before I go there, because it's probably a point of no return, or it could be at least. And we'll try Limbus, the death planet. Hooray!
Are you really a detective?
Yeah.
Credentialed.
Sir,
Didn't I tell you to shut up?
we're getting conflicting readings on a starship rapidly closing in on our course.
Spit it out, Dewdrop. What's the problem?
Well, either our planetary sensors are severely malfunctioning, or this is the biggest starship on record.
Then your records suck. How big can it be?
That's indeed big.
Richter.
fighting, the angry face, that gaping jaw. There's no doubt about it. We're in the custody of super villain Rictus. Ever read any Krapton comic books? Men in tights with big muscles, punching each other in the crotch?
We're unfamiliar with the literature.
Krapton Comics were a line of superhero comic books based on real-life superheroes from planet Krapton. I used to read them all the time growing up.
Is this safe?
No, but this is how it's done in the comics. Come on.
Meanwhile, supervillain Rictus shifts attention away from his new guest to conduct a surprise inspection of his treacherous henchmen.
What?
El Pinto and les Enfants Terribles. Recruited by Rictus during his visit to Circus City, this powerful party of petite pugilists packs a pint-sized punch of potent pain.
What?
The Laser League of Devil Slugs. Discovered during the fall of the hero's saga, these malevolent mollusks are conditioned to kill. The Insanito Brigade. 2 years ago, the crew of the medical frigate HMS Pudding encountered the villain ship. Driven insane by a canister of ricticide nerve gas, they were transformed into his diabolical servants. They march out in search of their prey. A man, a woman, and a planet. Rictus hopes his new guest will put up a decent fight.
What is happening? I was waiting for the cutscene to end so I could be like, alright, calling it right now. We win this area by having Democritus expand into a planet-sized being from inside the ship, exploding out of it, basically. That's why Democritus insisted on being here so much or whatever. Now I'm like, what? Now I have no idea what's going on. When I saw a giant ship swallow us, I'm like, oh, that must be the Chaos group that are trying to find the key and everything. This is the part where you're like 75% of the way through a BioWare RPG and the villain attacks you or so on. It's like a lot of BioWare RPGs, they go to like a bunch of different planets in whatever order you want to, or locations, but then when you have like one of them left, they have a tendency to attack you with like a new surprise encounter that wasn't available till now. Like Vermeer. So it's like, okay, this is when we get attacked by the villain, and actually meet them finally, too. Because we kind of haven't known any villains. Like, for me, narratively, the villain is Detta. That's the most villainous character we have, because we haven't met the actual Chaos people at all. But then it's just some supervillain people who very specifically are apparently from our system, so they're not the Chaos people. They're not the Chaos group that is the villain of the story. They're something else. That's a bit of a reveal. Time to start that new save spot. Now that we're past a point of no return, most likely. In that we at least probably can't leave until I'm done here. Alright, so we went from one stuck party to a different stuck party. What's a bit of a concern to me is I kind of get the feeling this might be a plot cul-de-sac that just kind of shows up as filler and then goes away and never comes back again. I'm just not sure. Because what could this possibly have to do with anything? Maybe we'll recruit a superhero party member. Maybe that's what this place is for, because we're still missing that. What did I open? Oh, maybe it was the face door downstairs. Okay, now this is how the dialogue looks. What do you think? The planet might make it out alive, but the rest of them are screwed for sure. Don't look to us for answers. This whole place was a mystery when we landed, too. Screw the rules. I'm spilling the beans. It's like this. We're all trapped in a grand comic book contrivance. You're the prey of an elaborate game of cat and mouse against an army of super henchmen, with only a few scant clues for guidance. You must escape the ship before the enemy catches you. We were heading out to the Sunder debris to salvage scientific equipment when the villain ship swallowed us. Nice, huh? The competition is out there scavenging the valuable stuff, and we're stuck in here fighting for our lives. Well, the rest of the crew is. We refuse to participate in this twaddle. Push that blinking button over there to open the door downstairs and join the game. We're pretty sure that hologram is a clue to escaping. So they refuse to play this game. But what are they gonna do then? Just sit here? If it's a clue to escaping, I'll click on it. It looked vaguely like some kind of hatch or airlock, but then it extended or something? Ah. It transforms? So maybe the planet has to be here less for those other dramatic reasons, and maybe just because it has to grab something for me with its tractor beam. Maybe that's the one mandatory power for beating this level. What in the world? I'm fighting angry luchadors now. That's where we're at. Okay. Well, he fell on his ass. Tractor hold? Hope it does something. Did I do anything? Oh, it says missed. That's not... Alright, well, thanks for the help, buddy. Well, that perspective was confusing. He looked like he was the size of my head. But he was just like doing an air drop kick thing. But like was missing, so he was dramatically off angle because this game has to... This game goes in the camp where when you miss, you really miss. Like you missed by like 4 feet. Ooh, that's some damage. 700's not bad for a normal attack. Nope, there you go. Hey, maybe he doesn't suck so bad now. That's good. We did it. Heel grease exists for a reason at this point, right? Might as well heal between fights because I don't have any friends left. What did I just do? I think I clicked on something. Fuck. No? No, it's just a map. Okay. I thought I made it. My mouse was there and I was kind of clicking at the time. So I thought I already started doing stuff and playing a minigame. So it's a 3-floor map. I'm currently in the solid space. This takes me there. It's just a view back to the hologram from earlier, I guess. Oh, so this whole level is like a really modular grid. I kind of dig the purple design of this place. Like, it looks neat. but I wish there was better lighting during fights. Like they're fighting me with these big colorful characters, but then they went and made the game really dim. It's like those crazy luchador characters were like kind of hard to make out in the gray. They said to get out before I get caught, but it seems like I immediately get caught. Like I'm fighting them already. I'm not exactly evading them at that point. Wow. 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 All right. I mean, if I'm being forced to not have Grumpos, then apparently this planet is pretty good. Doing like orders of magnitude better damage than my party is. He does like 600 to 800 damage, and everybody else does like 250. Door no open? Why door no open? Beware El Pintos. Didn't I try each door just now? That might be important. Oh, this minigame. Alright, let's do it, bro. How the fuck do you guys... How did you ever come to a unanimous decision in that previous instance if you argue about the idea of getting an item that's useful? You got a heel grease plus. What? We voted on the one on the left. Yes, good. Purple beetle acquired. Oh. I saw an interesting dialogue, so I was like, oh, wait, did I find a way to continue? And it's just like, nah. No, we vote. It's color text about the bugs. I want the blue one. I'm not missing like side doors. Like you can see the other two floors in this particular room. That doesn't mean I can get to them. I don't see any other top shelf stuff. The boxes seem non-interactive. These seem non-interactive. What the fuck? What's going on? Why? Door no open. Can't lockpick it. Can't study it. Can't tractor beam it. I'm a little worried, guys. Uh-oh. Hope it's not a game breaker. There's a lot of save points around here. Wait, where am I? What? This is... What? Okay. Okay, so I must have just been turned around. My internal clock of where I thought I was just wrong. Gotcha. Okay. So the door I was trying to get back into must have been the door I came from? Is how I'm taking it? Probably. So I just got mixed up by the random encounters and all the hallways looking the same, I guess. So I thought that was the last new place to go, but I think it's the direction I came from. Meanwhile, this direction I just went in is what I thought was the direction I came from. So it's this one spot I wasn't trying because I thought it was the backtracking direction. They're very rude. Usually I want to end the fight as fast as possible, so I attack whoever's furthest from Roe Bowman, because then she can always get as many attacks in as possible without having to move. Well, we collectively damage the group down, but right now there's so many enemies that actually want all three people to target the same enemy, because it increases our ability to wipe them out before the damage incoming is overwhelming. Dude, they are fixated on her. Should mostly be okay now. He even missed his attack, the fool. The fool. $16K. Nope, that's the same hologram. These fights are easier than the ones from before. Oh, I'm now on the second floor, I guess. The El Pinto lair. These fights are easier than the ones from the last zone, but already giving more experience, because that big bad boss fight against the magma golem, that seemed so important at the time. Like that did like 10,000 experience. Oh, now there's slugs. What is happening, everybody? Help me. I'm struggling with this one. What's happening to me? What is this? Are they farting at me? They get the slugs fart noises? Oh, I forgot to heal her between fights. Shit. Leave her alone. He can't currently target the one they're targeting because they're in the way. So he's awkwardly shooting around. Wow, he single-handedly took out down an enemy before the actual group could. It's the situation we're dealing with here, huh? Heal up a bit. There's the unfortunate part about hitting a level like this. It's like, wow, a fun themed wacky superhero level. That's funny. This is fun. But then you're like, fuck. But it means I have to do a bunch of combat now. Oh no. Why couldn't it be a fun superhero, like, point and click adventure problem? Yay. There we go. This interface could also use some work. I kind of have to guess / just kind of troubleshoot my way through this interface every time I use it. Because I'm always a little bit re-confused again every time I look at it. It's like, where the fuck are the items, or how do I equip something, or like we'll get there. I believe in us. We can do this, but it's not gonna come easy. Are they being milked? That's disgusting. Yes, congrats, you are somewhere. What is happening? I'll just be happy whenever I see a new direction, and I'll just hope for the best. Oh, I must be doing something right. Well, this one's red and scary. Red security door. This door is locked. Oh. Okay. Doop. Oh, now we're fighting the crazies. So we started with a bunch of luchador fights, but now we're kind of cycling our way through. Like now each fight is a new enemy type. Dude, they are fucking my planet up. Y'all need to chill. They're so planet choppy. It's like they know he's the strong one. That's probably it, actually. Please kill one of them. Oh god, stop missing. Ah! Jeez. Holy crap, I just finished healing. We haven't even killed one of them yet. Oof. Please hit. It's just not much damage unless my actually good guy does it. That seems like it's really bad for your organs. They don't like having cleavers in them. Some people might call it divisive. Yay! No one does the Boots in. Alright, let's have Boots defend himself. So at least not everyone else will have to heal as much as the planet is, if I'm lucky. Yeah, at least with the first guy dead, now Boots and everybody can focus the same target. It'll put us in a better spot. Of course, the focus fire is a lot more effective when you land hits ever, bro. Hey, there we go. Fuck, I ran the road. No! Ah, the movement selection system's so awkward. I ran backwards instead of forward. Now she has to spend, now instead of spending 1 turn moving, I'm spending 3 turns moving. Oh well, the planet does all the damage. You kind of suck by comparison. Dude, you're really fixated on him right now. There we go. Dude, Democritus is the only one that does damage. Did I just fall like really behind on the weapon curve at some point? Did I like pick up a good weapon for Democritus at some point? I genuinely don't know like when that would have happened. The inventories are just like equipment and inventory items are just so not on the top of my agenda in this game. My priorities. It's not what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about how do I navigate this theme park slash church? Because we gotta remember that that was like a theme park slash mining facility slash church. There was a lot going on there. Yes, I would like this garbage bag, please. Yes, thank you. Yes.